Well, that bodes well, doesn't it? Hello everybody and welcome to the Sonic Boom Commentaries pre-show for episode... I've given up. What episode is it?
Episode
46.
Episode 46, yeah.
Episode 46. For episode 46, no robots allowed.
Yeah, if you want any indicators to how much we've lost track, last week I was saying that there was 7 episodes to go, and I was right the first time, and then went to 6 episodes to go in the post-show.
At the time of recording, episode 43's pre and post show went up. Episode 44's pre-show is uploaded but not live yet. And now the double bill of episode 43 and 44's actual commentary has gone live. I'm working on episode 44's post-show. And now recording episode 46's pre-show. What have you done to us, Sonic Boom? What have you
They've made us do things.
What have you done?
They made us do things, and it's the worst possible thing.
Well, a year ago we thought, hey, I mean, wouldn't it be nice if we commentated over these Boom episodes?
It's over a year now. Oh no, it's almost a year.
Famous last words.
It's almost a year.
Let me find the accurate face of accurate.
It's October.
So now I've
something.
got a face somewhere that fits this.
Oh, it's on the wiki page.
What is?
The date
of the
the premiere date.
Oh, the premiere date. The premiere date was November 8th, 2014.
Are we not at 3 year yet? We're only on 11.
We will
months.
be. We will be when we're nearing the end of season
11
1.
months. 11 long months.
Well, part of the reason was the hiatuses. Another part of the reason was because of the episodes being only like 1 week at one episode a week. You know, and that didn't help matters. So,
yeah, so there's only 6 episodes left, and there's only a series of drawings left as well. That many.
But I'm not doing one tonight.
We're not doing one tonight, no.
I'm not doing one tonight.
Yeah.
It'll apparate in the video at some point.
It'll apparate
there's enough of a space now.
It'll materialise into the post show. What will be the one that materialises into the post show? Will it be Q-Boss?
For several reasons, it will be Wally's.
I thought as much. We do get some Q-Bot in this episode coming up.
We also get some Orbot as well. In fact, I think this is the most Orbot and Q-Bot I've had any
recently.
Attention in a good while now.
They've been here recently.
Yeah, because it's been relatively quiet coming from them as of late. So, hey. As long as they're still around.
Apart from Orbot's line on Bro Down Showdown about, yes sir, you are my bro. That was pretty much it. I've not really said much for a while. So this is an interesting episode for a number of reasons. It's one of the ones we've actually had a chance to all watch. Yeah. What's most interesting is that this is an episode by 3 people.
Oh my!
Yeah. As you will see, it is. Now, how you actually get a 10-minute episode to be written by 3 people, I don't quite know, unless.
So did one person write the first 3 episodes? Another one wrote the next 3 the first 3 minutes, and another one.
That's 3
yeah,
minutes.
3 episodes.
Well,
So you had one writer write the first three.
All I will say is going into the episode, it feels like somebody was playing writing tag. And I wouldn't put it past. Okay, so what's surprising? So first of all, the big surprise was that one of the writers of this is Sam Freiberger. Now, I thought that was like his only episode, you know, the really awesome episode that he did.
Yeah.
But it turns out not. So
We need more solo.
solo Sam Freiberger is a good thing.
Okay, maybe not use that word.
So hashtag solo Sam.
Mostly because it can be very hashtagged.
I think you can find that you can hashtag anything. Hashtag anything.
No,
No.
more like apparently I can hashtag everything according to people.
Hashtag Donnie hashtags everything.
Yeah.
So the other two writers are Thea Creed. Now, astonishingly, IMDb has 2 listings down for Thea Creed, whose first name is spelled Phaea. And apparently there are two people with this name.
That's a good name.
It's a good.
To be totally honest,
I'm
that is a
wondering if
beautiful
it's somehow different or not. Anyway, the one that is most definitely likely, their only film credit is a writer. A writing credit as an idea by them. On the short Agoraphobic Man on the Street from the 2011 TV series Jest Originals.
Well,
Then you've got Justin Chatterall, who was a production assistant on Every Day, which I have no idea what that is, and has one writing credit on The Underemployed Adventures of Dallas Heck. I have no idea what The Underemployed Adventures of Dallas Heck is. Let's find out. It says a lot. It tells me everything. It tells me it was an animation and that it existed. And it had one cast member apparently. Ian Cavell, who played Mr. Nitty. And that's it. That's everything. So it clearly went well as a series. So yeah, you've got Sam Freiberger, who's a novice writer. You've got somebody else who's only previously put in an idea for an animation, and you've got somebody else who's only got one writing credit on what I can only assume was a failed series, and you've put them together to write a 10-minute episode of Sonic Boom. Will they succeed? Will they fail? Will they heck? But seriously, this episode's weird. But that's for us to enjoy on the commentary later on. We have comments though, guys.
oh yes.
We have comments. Things, because we've got the episode 43's pre-show, episode 43's post-show, and the commentary of 43 and 44. Starting with the pre-show then, for episode 43, Mr. Boomuff says, "Hey, you're back! Was wondering where the commentaries went." Smiley face, always entertained by these. Yeah, it was a combination of illness and time and motion and potential studies of time and motion.
Yeah, there were a few factors behind it, but we were still recording the episodes. We were still getting things set up. It's just had to consider a few other things at the same time. So
real life got in the way of Sonic Boom.
Yep.
Real life doesn't have as much sports tape as Sonic Boom, we found out.
Nope, it doesn't work as actual tape either, so we kind of had to struggle to put it back together again.
Alexa Spirit of Wind 01 says, "But Cat, everyone else is being spoiled too. Can I be ungrounded since I'm already in my room? You guys are still amazing." I don't know, Cat, can Alexa be ungrounded? Will you let Alexa off? Cat?
I think that's a no. Wow. I think she had to step away.
I think she's gone personally to Alexa's to actually unground her.
She was never grounded.
Oh, she was never grounded.
I don't remember grounding her, so I'm going to say she was never grounded.
There you go, Alexa. You're free. You're free. You can go out to the prom after all, or whatever it was you were going to do. Apparently, we stopped you. True Metal Sonic.
I'll let you go to the ball, but you have to provide your own dress. And if I recognise any part of it, you're not going. Because that's how that movie works.
On the good news, Cat will now transform me from a pumpkin into a coach.
Don't cannibalise somebody else's property. That's a bad idea, really.
But I'm pretty certain that Cinderella is at this point in time public domain.
Well,
so I think
it's very
I'm fine.
public domain. We're not in trouble.
No, we're not in trouble. Donnie Rella coming soon. Donnie Rella. Someday my prince will come. Well then.
What am I trying to do? Put a shoe on my beard or something?
Yeah. Only this glass beard holder.
My glass beard.
Yes.
My fine prince is going to save me.
Maybe that's what happened to Reed Harrison. He was turned into a horse to pull a glass coach.
So who would be my godparents then?
What's Jamie?
I think that would be a little bit stereotypical.
Huh?
Jamie and Tom could be the ugly sisters. There we go.
Yeah, I was worried about saying the word sister.
Well, I couldn't really think of anyone else it could be. Tanner can be your fairy godmother. There we go.
Oh,
Tanner
God.
could be your godmother.
Tanner could be
Your Canadian godmother.
Yeah, who's obsessed with Amiibo.
So my fairy god amiibo. Okay.
Yeah.
No, if you already have any amiibo, that's your fairy godmother.
Oh, good. My Sonic amiibo then. Oh, nice.
Your fairy godson.
I like this idea.
Your fairy godmother.
I like this idea that fairy god Tanner gets the pumpkin and scans it over the sensor on this Wii U tablet, which then makes a coach appear in real life. I just think it's just such a glorious thing.
Oh man.
Oh dear.
So and then it would put out a Mario Maker costume instead.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, it's a coach, and the coach has got realistic 8-bit sound effects. True Metal Sonic,
That sentence made sense.
True Metal Sonic says, where did you guys go? Was it technical difficulties? No, we had no trouble.
It was death.
It was death. It wasn't
I hate that
death.
asshole.
That escalated quickly.
He's my least favourite Facebook contact.
Oh, death. Why are you friends with death?
I'm not. It's for work purposes.
What?
What kind of freaking job are you working at?
No, it wasn't technical difficulties, although it was probably another Julian K song. is what I'm going to say. Truman Sonic says, Kevin has good detective skills. You, sir, are a liar. The world's greatest detective. Right. Sony TH says, as with everyone else, what's up with the delay? Look, I was ill.
I explained this. It's in a comment.
Yeah, we said this I don't know how many times.
You cannot imagine how happy I am that you guys fully remembered Knuckles detergent. Indeed. Thank goodness Chris isn't canon. Who even liked that brat? The person that voiced Chris liked that, because they got 78 or however many episodes it was. How long did Sonic X go on for? How many years of television?
How long would have just been the recording, actually?
I don't know, but it was 3 series. They got the writer got 3 writer. The voice actor got 3 series worth of work, so they like Chris. Of course, nobody gives a damn about Chris other than that. Although I am told, although I've lost a cat.
Oh boy!
I bet it was Chris Thorndike, you know. But apparently, Chris Thorndike, the actual toy, the Sonic X toy, is incredibly rare because nobody bought it. I was having this discussion with T-Bird, and apparently the Chris Thorndike toy, if you have it from Sonic X, it's really rare. Keep hold of it. It could be worth a lot of money in the future. Yes, Chris Thorndike has great resale value.
Oh my.
Chris Thorndike has value. You heard it here first.
I looked up things for you.
You looked up
Chris Thorndike probably has relevance to the voice actress in English, Suzanne Goldish, because after voicing Chris Thorndike, she is currently a dialogue editor at Sega.
Oh my.
Also, apparently Jason Griffith wanted to voice Chris.
I'm sure Jason
because this sounds actually very much like what I know of him.
So basically Jason Griffith.
No.
That would have been great.
No. But I'm not surprised Jason would have wanted to voice, the other main character in the series.
I'm not surprised he would have wanted to voice the best friend of Sonic.
So basically Sonic X would have literally... So basically Sonic X would have literally become...
Because he's a massive Sonic fan.
Jason X? Oh my god. No, Donnie, no.
What does Kobayashi-sama think of this?
Jason...
Never mind. So he continues with, but Archie did do a Sonic X comic series only to can it for Sonic Universe. Suffice to say, it was a good decision. Well, this is the thing. This is the thing that I mentioned a while back, because you had in the Boom comics Styx making a kind of a bitchy comment about Sonic X as a comic series. Sonic X, the comic series, went for 40 issues. It lasted well past the actual series. Sonic Boom as a comic series lasted 11.
Yeah.
So it's a bit awkward in hindsight that, you know, you had the main new character from that franchise make such a comment about a series that actually you barely did a quarter of the amount of issues. It's awkward. I
think actually better is she said that while the ship was going down, because she said it specifically during the night arc.
Yeah, it's still awkward as hell.
The thing about Sonic Boom as well is that typically the episodes only go for 11 minutes, whereas Sonic X, the episodes went for 20 minutes. Because they were not
actually...
Yes, but
comics don't... That doesn't affect the comics.
Oh, I know. Well, the TV show kind of went the same route with the comics, where Sonic X got more dedication than Boom has.
It's one of those things, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Sonny says,
I don't know what any of what you just said meant.
Sonny says, I can confirm that Reed Harrison may or may not be in some sort of position of work. I shall look into more details soon enough. # free Reed Harrison. Yes, we...
Freed Harrison, please.
Freed Harrison.
Soon.
Freed Harrison. No,
I demand a Freed Harrison.
Well, that's the thing, because we believe that his position of work is currently prisoner of Sega.
That's the thing, is that Reed Harrison didn't have anything to do with this episode, didn't he?
Or did he?
I don't know.
Or did
I have
he?
no idea anymore. I've completely lost all sense of direction with the show.
Yeah. As Kat then explains in the comment that, quote, Kevin died a little.
A little, I know.
Okay, moving on to the post-show. Tribute says, can we just hand the Boom franchise over to Bill and the team? They've shown more passion and care for this series than Sega has since it was announced to be a thing. Then there could be official Sonic Boom pages on social media, possibly you guys as the official commentary group and so on. Actual promotion. I don't think that's a very good idea. Sonic then says, and have Aaron Webber manage those social media pages. It will be glorious.
Oh God.
No.
Oh God.
No. No. Also,
Aaron Webber scares me.
Sonic.
Aaron. That's right. Aaron.
Oh, I like
the Aaron or
could
is it
possibly
Aaron?
scare you. You know, a strong breeze would blow Aaron away. He's...
I
yes,
love
but have
Aaron.
you met me?
Yes.
So you understand.
You are of a similar build and a similar-ish height.
Oh, I loved Aaron in Game
A strong
Grumps.
breeze will blow us both away.
You forget I've worked with Aaron. Technically, I was Aaron's boss,
I remember that.
which was interesting. I just recall this. I was his boss.
I very much remember that.
The realization has just hit.
Yes. Damn, I should have made more of this. Then we have... Actually, I'm going to save this comment. This next one, go on back to Sony, who continues, don't you love it when Kevin rants about how poor the PR at Sega is? I know I do. I'm not even sarcastic about it. It's great. Kevin slays the smackdown on his former employer. Sonic Boom in its entirety has had little to no advertising at all. Rise of Lyric and Shattered Crystal rarely got that much marketing, and Fire and Ice has literally no advertising. The show is kind of the worst of this. The show struggles to gain good views because neither Sega nor Cartoon Network has done that well. I mean, that summer 2-week marathon of Boomisodes was pretty well advertised and gained a lot of views. Why the hell couldn't the show be like that? As Kevin says, it's mind-blowing how poor the advertising has been. Come on, Sega, step the fuck up.
Beep.
Okay, well...
There is a beep for you to edit over your F word. You can also edit it over mine.
No.
Okay.
I can't be bothered. There's...
Fuck.
You've been good recently. Stop.
No, I have not been good recently.
Yes, you have. Anyway.
No, I spoiled the game today.
What is cursing? I don't know what this is.
What is cursing?
I don't know what this is.
it's
Donnie doesn't know what anything is, to be totally honest.
cursing. It's a curse, a bit like Defeat Donnie.
Oh my god.
The Defeat Donnie curse.
That reminds me, in a couple of days I have to take part in another recording session of that.
Oh god.
Oh dear,
Anyway,
another few
well,
hours
I mean, this is the
sunrise.
thing, okay? It's been 4 years since I left Sega. I'm a fan. I'm a Sega fan. I grew up as a Sega fan and as a Sonic fan. I went into Sega as a fan. I came out decidedly less of one. But we had, trust me, me and Sega had an argument at the time, because when I left, they didn't want me to speak to anybody within the community anymore. They didn't want me to do anything in relation to the Sonic franchise anymore. And
Quick, pretend we're not in the Sonic community.
yeah.
So how was that last episode of Steven
And they didn't
Universe?
want me to. They didn't want me to comment on anything at all. To which I responded with, "Well, if you okay, so basically you're saying I can't talk to my friends anymore. I can't talk to my then wife anymore. I can't talk to my housemate anymore." And it's just like, and you want me to stop doing the site? You can't stop me doing something that I've been doing throughout, and you've been happy to, you've been happy for me to do all the way through, and then say after the fact, "Oh no, we don't want you to do it anymore." You have no right to do that. It's like try and it's like, okay, try and get that one through, that I can't speak to anybody that I know ever again because you say so. And says it's like hey, I'm a fan. I was a fan before I joined review, and if there's a game coming out that I've not been involved in, why the hell wouldn't I be able to say this is good or this isn't good? I've not been involved with Sonic Boom at all. I had zero knowledge of Sonic Boom existing at all. So you can.
It had to have been like a thing after you left.
Yeah, it was. That was like the first game that I didn't know anything about was Lost World. And it was just like, it was kind of a joy to actually go, hey, I don't know what's coming. It was quite nice. But at the same time, I've been in the video game industry since 2007. I've worked with several major companies. I've seen how things go. I've worked on major products and with major franchises, and I've worked with Sonic. And I know the people who have been involved in that. But more importantly, I have a background in business and things relating to that at a relatively high educational level. So if I see something that's completely ignoring the fundamentals of the business, of marketing, of what people do when you have a television show that needs to be promoted, I'm gonna frickin' say if they're being dumb. And the truth of the matter is, the Sega that employed me is not the Sega that exists anymore. There is literally one person, possibly two people, that I worked with at Sega Europe who are still there. there is nobody else there anymore. Everybody involved in the marketing side, the PR side, the brand side regarding Sonic, even the licensing, are not there anymore. It's a different company. So, as far as I'm concerned, it's not the company that employed me, or it is in name only. It's on a product that I had nothing to do with. I can say whatever the fuck I like. And it's justified. So, there we go. That's why. Speaking of my voice, which you've just heard for a long period of time, the Manic 89 says, Kevin's deep growls are to die for. Both justified and cute at the same time. You really are a bear for your name, aren't you?
Manic, sweetie. Okay, I'm not going to say sweetie at you again. Just stop.
Hey there.
Kevin, also stop.
The Manic.
Hello there.
Donnie,
this is just for you. Welcome to the Manic Show. Hi. And yeah, Sega EU should definitely up their game. I know social media is great and all, but that means that you, Sega EU, shouldn't be neglecting your marketing department altogether already, because you're definitely not prepared for this yet. Yeah, there we go.
It never really ceases.
Never growl again.
Hey, hi, cat.
No.
Hey,
you
listen.
don't growl good.
I don't growl good. Okay. I've been over.
No.
Hey, listen.
I don't speak well either. So there we go. You know.
Dude, I will never understand what Sega's mindset is about Boom. Like what their advertising standpoint is, because they keep writing about how they want to get this out there, promote it, and all this, and then you don't do it. Like I understand why people are saying like, oh, they have to do Boom. They have, this is their big thing. It's like, well, they need to freaking show it then.
Sonic Boom is a very, very important part of our marketing efforts going forwards. Was pretty much what was said initially, and then it sort of faded away.
Like I just don't understand what's going on. Like it really does seem like Fire and Ice may or may not be the last Boom game for a good while, because it just seems to me like Sega has just lost interest. Do I think that there's going to be another Boom season? I think there is going to be another Boom season, because that's actually Sega's shining spot with Boom right now. Even though they're not promoting it, which they really should. But I think if
I've never known a series succeed in spite of the people, in spite of the company behind it quite so much as Sonic Boom. It's
I don't understand how that this show is still getting like 800,000 to 1 million views a week.
Oh boy.
I don't understand. Like I'd honestly expect it to be even less, considering just how little the show has gotten any kind of attention from Cartoon Network or Sega. But that's how the community is.
Moving along, because we need to move along to actual commentaries 43 and 44. Ice Like a Noodle says, glad to see Metal and Shadow are back. I only hope they add more Sonic characters to the Boom universe in future. That's one thing I want to see a new Boom game do. Still stuck on the idea of Cream as Edward from Cowboy Bebop. It would work so well with Tails and her personality. I have no idea what the heck is going on there in that comment. Cat, can you translate this?
What? Which thing?
That sentence. I have no idea what Isaac was talking about.
Still stuck on the idea of Cream as Ed from Cowboy Bebop.
It would work so well with Tails and her personality.
It sounds like something that was a comment you made.
I wouldn't have made a comment on this because I haven't yet watched Cowboy Bebop, but
So we're talking about Edward from Full Metal Alchemist.
I'm not sure if we're talking about Cream as Edward from Full Metal Alchemist. Please don't let that happen to Vanilla. Please, oh god, no.
Oh god, no. Oh no. Oh god,
really do not.
Why did you make me think of that? Oh my god.
For
Equivalent
reference...
exchange, Mr. Sonic. Oh, right, moving on.
I could do that better, but you know.
Mr. Gamer Nova says, honestly, in 43, I found Sonic's story to be the most accurate in how the characters acted, all considered. Yeah, but it was still skewed to Sonic's viewpoint after all. Sonic Fan DU says, personally, I like Knuckles' story the best, whilst at the same time find it the hardest to believe. Yes, absolutely.
It's clearly the easiest to believe.
Sonic Fan DU also says, I wonder where Tails is in episode 44, hanging out with Percy all afternoon in his workshop from the previous episode. He got his jigsaw out and impressed her with its manoeuvrability and cutting corners and things. I guess. AgeCam7 says, first off, I'm glad to see these are back. Glad to know that Kevin's feeling better too. Oh, thank you. For episode 43, you noticed how no one else had their own version of what happened at Medburger. Makes me think Sonic was telling the truth about what Amy did. I mean, considering the last time Dave got her order on, she tried to run him and Medburger out of business, so I'm not surprised. Did Knuckles call Amy a whale? Oh, he's going to get a hammer... He's going to get.
Well, Amy wasn't sure, so she did ask, "Am I the whale?"
Yeah, and then
it's pretty obvious that everybody actually agrees that Amy did go overboard at the Medburger. Sonic's particular illustration of it might be total garbage, but there's no arguing actually that she did get pretty angry.
Plus, everyone thought Styx was talking nonsense when she didn't even say that much. Guess they really don't care what Styx actually says or does. But I think Styx freaked out because of a possible cloning conspiracy. Yeah, because, you know, you've seen that girl before. And in fact, you've seen her twice. There's definitely some kind of cloning experiment going on involving various villagers in this series. There is definitely some kind of conspiracy.
Some kind of conspiracy.
So not only was everyone acting crazy in this thing, but Sonic, Knuckles, Amy and Tails apparently caused the fire. Everyone caused the fire, I think is probably just safe to say everyone caused the fire.
Everyone started the fire.
Also, this is the first time I heard you guys laugh like crazy during an episode. I'm certain I've done it before.
I'm certain Kevin has died before.
Well, you stopped
From laughter
saying I
and
died.
laughing.
What?
I think Kat's trying to kill me off so that she can take her position as the host.
Is this going to end up becoming Sonic Bird instead of Sonic Boom eventually? The Sonic Bird commentaries.
Bird?
Yeah, the Sonic Bird commentaries. Because, you know, it doesn't cat like birds.
For episode 44.
I know when I'm beat.
Yeah, these villagers are dumber than Knuckles. The mayor doesn't even know how to open his own door. Which is true, because they told... Which is true, because they all gave Knuckles the wrong advice. They didn't even recognise Sonic wearing that silly Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog style disguise, but at least we know they're so dumb. Why they're so dumb? Brain damage caused by random horseshoes. Yes.
Oh. That's kind of sad.
It is kind of sad. But at the same time, it is kind of... it kind of makes sense, because they're all suffering from major concussions from everyone getting hit on the head with horseshoes. I love how Knuckles sounded during the chalkboard bit. That was the most serious Knuckles we've heard so far in the series. How awesome is Knucks? He actually believes that Sonic's innocent and wanted to protect him the whole time. Yeah, Knuckles was like a really awesome friend in that episode. Knuckles tried to take Eggman's title as best friend in series. The battle between Sonic and Metal Sonic was epic. It was pretty funny that Sonic used a running gag, in brackets horseshoes, to beat him. Which is true, actually. We didn't really clock that in the episode at the time, but it was the culmination of the running gag with the horseshoes that the horseshoe defeated Metal Sonic somehow.
Well.
The particle accelerator looked like Shade the Echidna's Nocturnus tech, only recoloured. Shade confirmed for Sonic Boom. I'm pretty certain that Shade will never appear again.
Along with Ix, so I mean...
Ix and Nesta and...
Well, definitely not Nesta.
Yeah, pretty much all the new characters that showed up in Chronicles, I believe, will probably not show up again.
Chronicles is not canon. I have spoken since 2008.
Sonic Boom is also not canon to the main Sonic universe.
Different universe.
It says apparently Speaker Donnie.
Stop saying that Sonic can't swim or Metal Sonic, did betray Eggman at one point. That didn't happen in this universe.
Why ask how Eggman was able to lift Metal Sonic? You should ask how that Earl dude was able to hold Metal upright like that. That is very true. That is very true. How did Earl hold up Metal Sonic? Much less Eggman. Somebody actually mentioned later on that apparently, like, Eggman can lift a ton or something stupid. And it is mentioned in Free Riders that Eggman can lift weights up to a ton. Oh, here it is. True Metal
That
Sonic.
sounds really awesome.
True Metal Sonic, yeah. Unless Eggman can lift 1 ton, which is stated in Free Riders, he's not budging metal. I've read that completely wrong. Okay, so Metal Sonic weighs a ton, according to Sonic Free Riders, which makes sense because he's freaking metal. So yeah, Eggman's not lifting that. No one's lifting that. Well, why is Metal Sonic just like paper? I don't get that at all.
I don't know.
I saw people also points out, anyone notice Metal is still using his classic Sonic design to this day, not the modern version from Sonic Heroes Neo Metal? Yeah, it was Neo Metal Sonic as a result of the power that he took on. Hence his form changed to the Neo Metal style.
He actually reverts back to...
He does.
Normal Metal Sonic at the end of the game.
He specifically reverts back in the game because he's been defeated and he's lost. He loses the power that he's acquired.
Metal Sonic has been only slightly redesigned over the years.
It's...
He gets his limbs lengthened, his head gets adjusted, more technical parts get added to him.
There's more detail actually, and actually in that episode, we come so close to getting the Black Diamond shield of Doom. I would have absolutely lost my shit if that episode had like suddenly shown Metal Sonic with the Black Diamond shield. Okay.
I blame Microsoft.
I agree. Episode 44 had the best intro yet to Sonic Fan Dio. I thought I was watching a Disney movie at first. Smug Sneasel. What a name. Smug Sneasel says, you know, I like episode 44, but I feel that either they rushed it or cut out some scenes, replaced them at the last minute. It just feels like the episode jumps all over the place.
Kevin, do you want to see a Sneasel?
Do I want to see a Sneasel?
Do you know what a Sneasel is?
It doesn't have to be a Sneasel.
Here's a Sneasel. It's pretty.
A Sneasel. Oh. That's
pretty.
That's a thing, is it?
It's pretty. Look at the Sneasel.
It looks like it's been involved in some sort of terrible accident with a bush.
Oh.
Sneasels have feathers.
Okay, it's been involved in a terrible accident with a bird.
Yeah, it probably
it's been involved
viciously murdered the birds. Look at those claws.
Moving on.
We've confused him with Pokemon.
Absolutely.
By the way, we apologise to Nintendo. We will send the money now because we mentioned the thing.
King Harkanian says, "My boy." No, he doesn't. Really.
My boy.
No, he doesn't really. I guess all the villagers are basically pinatas. Or piantas, says here. I'm assuming it means pinatas. Cold Chaos 64 Ray says, is it me or is the animation getting better? It is not you. The animation is getting better because we're getting ones that are later on in the series, and therefore these studios got much better at animating it. Shadamy and Sonomy Lover,
oh boy,
in brackets, Shia the Hedgehog, close brackets, says, as cool as Metal Sonic was, I thought this was a very disappointing episode. I don't know, I really like the Boom series, but episode 44 really felt bad. I hope Metal Sonic returns with more glory. Well, it was such a, like, oh well, by the way, Metal Sonic. I'm not surprised, really.
Well,
DJ Falling Star says, also the mayor was when Eggman... What? Also the mayor was when Eggman take away Metal Sonic and suddenly was with the people chasing Sonic in the final scene. I don't quite get that one, but also I like Percy. Who doesn't?
Well,
we know Sonic and Knuckles do. True Metal Sonic says, oh no, we've covered that with that. Riddy Prower says, no, you're going to talk about how Styx referenced the Twilight Zone? Apparently Styx referenced Twilight Zone.
That would not be
it would not be a surprise
really
at all that one of those stories would be an homage to the Twilight Zone.
Mm.
But then again, it sticks. Well, this episode's got Styx doing multiple film references in like 5 seconds.
well,
I'm now being sent videos of, this is a good growl. The Manic, I don't think Cat agrees. I think Cat thinks I've got a very crap growl. I'm sorry.
It's like, you stop growling. I know what my perfect growly voice is. It's here.
I won't growl anymore. Okay. We're out of comments.
I think that means we have to do the thing now.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the thing now?
Yes.
Okay.
On the plus side, Sonic Boom is going to be airing in South Korea soon.
Yeah, I saw you posting up the Sonic 2 and stuff.
And apparently Styx is actually the band Styx, after all.
No.
STYX, though.
No, that's what your Google Translate spat out at you, because sticks and sticks are, of course, identical phonetically. So they would be transcribed into Hangul completely identically as well.
But it's amusing to think that, as it turns out, Styx was actually the band. The entire
is.
time.
I bet South Korea likes my growls.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's the end of the pre-show. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm now gonna do an Eeyore voice because I may as well just be devoid of all emotion.
That's my job.
Please like, comment, and subscribe. Or don't. It's up to you, I guess.
You know what?
Join us on the commentary. On the Sonic Show. They have more viewers than us.
You know what?
From Cat. From
Hi.
Donnie.
Hi.
And from the other one. We'll see you next time.
From Kevin, who is not the other one, he is Kevin. Kevin. Kevin.
Bye for now.